Hey everyone, it's Multimedia 7 here to do a dream catcher and channel message. This message is highly significant because I have been wanting to do this message for about maybe 2 to 3 weeks now. Waiting for when God wanted me to speak on this particular message because it is not an easy message to tell people. Before I decided when I was going to speak about this particular topic, I wanted to speak to two particular people first. The first was a Gemini sun sign placement. Although I knew the answer this person was going to give me, God was just like, just ask the person, just see what they say. Before I even give this message, I already know, originally I wanted to say people's names, but the type of message this is, I know what I'm allowed to say and not say on this platform. Because it can get real political real quick. So I asked the Gemini sun sign placement. The person told me, you don't want to go online and talk about these particular people and whether you're telling the truth. People with that kind of money and influence can try to picture you in a certain demographic and light that is not you. And I've never been a crazy person. Never had a mental illness. I actually come from a lineage of people who treat people with mental illness. So hey, how's it going? And the person told me not to do it. I knew I was going to do it regardless. Now, the second person I wanted to talk to was my spiritual father. Let's just say he told me it's all good. So, if you're listening to this message and you hear context clues, you're just going to have to fill in the blanks. Because I cannot say most of these people's names without it being an issue for me. And I'm never going to have an issue with myself. Now, so an Aquarius sun sign placement, Gemini sun sign placement, and a contract. There's some sort of secret agreement with the air signs at this moment. Now, the fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius at the moment, in regards to the entertainment business, are being used for travel campaigns. Follow along. In the year 2014, I had this dream. My supporters probably have heard this dream about 2 or 3 times already, because sometimes God will use something I've seen before to highlight something else. And the reason why I'm bringing up this particular dream is because I've had this dream, more than 10 years ago. And I wouldn't say it bothered me, but I knew this dream was very important, but I never understood what it was until the month of December 2024. In the dream, I'm speaking from third person because this is how the dream was. And so in the dream, I could see that there's a woman and a man, but the man's face is hidden, walking through a gas station or a convenience store of some sort. But it was a lot of lights there. Outside of this place was dark. So it could be a Scorpio reference, a secret group, possibly Secret Service. But this man, he you couldn't see his face, most of his body, nothing. This person, I don't know if the person is super protected or what. But the woman was shown as a tourist placement, so this is a government official. They walk out of the gas station convenience store, and then they're led to like a parking lot. Led to like a parking lot, alleyway or roadway, where it looks like it's a dead end, but it's not. Once they get to the parking lot where there's supposed to be vehicles, but I didn't see not one vehicle, mind you. Two people appear in front of the government official and this man. Leo placement. Sun sign could be highly significant or not. But just know it was a man that was with this lady who's a government official. Two people approached them in this parking lot with no vehicles. One was a Pisces sun sign placement man. The other was a Virgo sun sign placement woman. The government official woman was looking at the Virgo sun sign woman, and she was smiling really creepy, right? Like she had this really beautiful smile, but it was super creepy. And behind her was like a dumpster. So that indicates like, getting rid of the trash or something like that. Like this person was smiling, but you can tell like something was off with this person, this woman, right? This Virgo sun sign placement. Mind you, had this dream in 2014. The Pisces sun sign placement. Now, you gotta understand, Pisces are in regards to, like, what you like. They fulfill your needs, what you like. So the fact that it came up as a man, Pisces, Leo, highly significant. I also recently found out that if you are a Pisces, let's say female, for example, and you have a strong Leo placement, in the dream state, if you have the other placements in your birth chart with the ability to shapeshift, a lot of these people be shapeshifting to look like they're a man. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this dream that happened in 2014, but just follow along. This Pisces man then had a gun. And guns and dreams shows authority, showing your rank in society, power. The phrase like the gun is in regardless. So this Pisces placement man, while smiling, shot at the man that the female government official was walking with, and the man laid on the ground, and he never got back up. The man didn't flinch, nothing. That Pisces man who got that gun and shot that man, he turned around and ran behind a huge hedge bush. Are you following? Something about a secret contract, using people in the entertainment industry for business and travel campaigns. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Our president now in 2024 is a Gemini. Celebrities, Aquarius placement. Libra, secret contract. Travel campaigns, when you do an election, what do? You get sponsors and you get people from the entertainment industry to vouch for you. So with those zodiac signs I just said, you figure it out. Because it's not that hard. I said there's a Virgo sun sign placement with a very beautiful but creepy smile. 2024, what project was that? You made me smile, you made me happy. Anywho, but that's besides the point. The real reason why I had to narrate it like that is because the more important part of this dream and channel message. Also, that person with the smile on their face, they look like a good person, but they really ain't. That's what God wanted me to tell y'all. To each his own. I don't really discriminate, but obviously it was a woman that was a government official and a particular entertainer doing business together for a travel campaign, past, present, future. Now, remember earlier I was talking about the Dreamcatcher where they was walking through some convenience store or gas station of some sort, right? And I said it was like 2 to 3 people there. Something about the AB reference. Someone looks like an angel. Someone appeared to come to somebody like an angel. Like they about to help them out. That B reference. Following along. But that was just like an example to show you what be really going on at these elections. But as regards to the dream and this government official, doesn't have to just be one person. What I realized was that gas station was in regards to a bomb shelter. Something in regards to the Pentagon too. And then when I started to think about it, the reference of 9/11 just became very significant. God forbid, something like that could ever happen to the United States of America again, because it was very horrific. I remember taking a social history course where the professor had us watch something called, I believe, the Black Mixtape. Excuse me if that's not the correct reference, but I believe you can still find it on YouTube here. And it showed military surveillance and reasoning and documents, and also people who were willing to testify on that documentary of how that 9/11 attack was actually staged and whatnot. Neither here or there. But when I started thinking about the shelter in place reference in the dream and the Pentagon being used and something about a phone call, that infamous phone call while George W. Bush was reading the book to the children, Aquarius placement. It got me thinking about, like, now, fast forward in modern day, how they've been talking about with all these court cases going on. Now all of a sudden people are talking about these tunnels that these elitists be hiding in to have these parties and whatnot, which lead me to believe that either these underground tunnels are in fact a light to a bomb shelter, or these tunnels could have been used even back then in 9/11 as a bomb shelter. What I then took the time to do is look at a few things. In regards to politics, there's this certain ritual I believe is going on approximately within every decade. Has to do with the vice president and something always about the vice president every decade. You can go check the background on that. And in regards to a ritual with John F. Kennedy, the 35th president. If you look 10 years after the 35th president, we now have Trump. And there was an assassination attempt on him. But it didn't work with Trump. I just want to say, look at the zodiac signs every 10 years in regards to past or present in regards to John F. Kennedy. All I'll say is Hillary Clinton is a Scorpio. Then whoever the person BC is a Leo. Bill Clinton is a Leo. All right. Joe Biden is a Scorpio. And Kamala Harris is a Libra. I'm gonna let y'all know something. Kamala knows something. She spent all that time in the office. They claim that Joe Biden, was incompetent enough to like run the country. So I would believe that she could have possibly allegedly stepped in to fulfill the presidential role without the title. And that's why she felt so strongly about being the president. She knows something about some secret contracts. And that's all I'm going to say. Maybe we'll just call this American Heritage Society class message. I'm not even feeling this message. It kind of... But wait, there's more. Let's get to a part 2.